you made a statement that's very important. You said it felt like it's the end of the world, and that's because it is. And the reason I'm saying that is because people need to understand language. Language is very important. Language changes according to the agenda of these people. And so the word world used to be age. It was replaced, the word age was replaced with the word world. So if you read any religious book, or if you read any updated piece of literature, it now says world. But if you look at the same piece of literature, whether it be a religious book, a history book, or whatever, before they changed it, it said age. And that is very important, because ages are stages that we exist in underneath a certain light frequency. So for example, right, everything you learned in school was a lie. In order for me to tell you this, you have to accept that. Now, one of the greatest lies that we've been told is the format of our solar system. It is not heliocentric. We are not, in the solar system where the sun is here and we're revolving around. That's a horrible lie. The truth is the sun is traveling around the galaxy at about 70,000 kilometers per hour, and it's pulling the planets behind it. So we're vortexing behind the sun. So the best analogy I can give you is like when somebody gets married and they have the cans on the back of the car and the car is pulling the can. The sun is pulling the planets. Now it takes us approximately $25,000 to travel around our galaxy. And so as we travel around our galaxy, we come into different zodiacs. So for those of you who don't know, the only difference between a zodiac and a constellation is a constellation is a group of stars that form a particular pattern. A zodiac is a group of stars that form a particular pattern that affect you. And so if we were actually closer to certain stars, they would affect us. So the 12 main star patterns that affect us are what the ancients blueprinted out as the zodiac. Now that you're with me on this, we've been traveling for about 2,160 years through Pisces. We're at the end of Pisces and we're coming into Aquarius. Now, Aquarius not only is called the age of enlightenment, aka the new age, we're ending the age of Pisces. So now what's happening is, as we're coming into Aquarius, the patterns of the stars are different, which means light is going to be different. Physical reality is subjected to sunlight. So we're coming into a different reality. People are becoming lighter. We're becoming less dense. The molecules that make up our bodies are reconfiguring themselves so we can be more spiritual. Now, why is this important? The government is trying to hijack that. And they're trying to hijack spirituality with artificial intelligence and technology. So they're making you lazy. They're making you dependent on technology so that you don't use your mind, because your mind is more available to you now for the next 2,000 years than it has been for the previous 2,000 years. So when people say it feels like the end of the world, it is. It's the end of an age. And the way that we track that is we track what has happened on this planet for the last 6,000 years. 6,000 is important because we've been through 2,000 years in 3 different sessions. So we had the agricultural age, and then that ended. And then, we had the Stone Age. That ended. Then we had the agricultural age. That ended. Then we had the industrial age. That ended. Now we're coming into what they call the technological zenith age. And I'm warning you now, you don't want that. The all-seeing eye is AI. The only thing that can watch everybody on planet Earth at one time is a robot. So this is what facial recognition and all of that is, and Bill Gates want to give people certified chip because they are trying to digitize slavery. So I just wanted to warn y'all on that. All of that cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, you don't want none of that. Smart house, smartphone, smart city, you don't want none of that. Because what happens when they tell your house not to let you out? What happens when they tell your car not to let you drive? What happens when you want to make a purchase and they tell your bank account to shut off after 6 o'clock? So we think that we're advancing as a society, and really we are fit to enslave ourselves cybernetically. So I just wanted to throw that in there